basically Tisha, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys have enjoyed my videos and want to see more to come with my videos. Now, I have only been on YouTube for about a month, but these are a few things that I've taken for granted so far as being a new YouTuber. I didn't realize how much a copyright would affect your videos, and one thing that nobody ever told me, that even though you're buying free, royalty-free music, it still could be copyrighted. That's something that I didn't know. Why y'all didn't tell me that? Lights, tripods, mics are all important to the way your video is viewed or received by other people. And then also there is a thing called an SEO that has to be paid attention to. Otherwise, you're just basically wasting your time as a new YouTuber. The thing about YouTube is every day there is somebody that is new that is joining the forces of YouTube to become a new YouTube sensation. Can you tell them hello? 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 I think she likes to be a part of my videos so far. We haven't figured out a way or what time it is necessary to make videos when she sleeps, because she only sleeps about 10 minutes. Anyway, so I don't know, it's so crazy. I had this thing because I've been a blogger for about, let's see, 15 years. I've been blogging for 15 years. So I wanted to bring over what I was doing as a blogger to video. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be easy because my secular job is to produce 2 weekly television shows for TV. Now, I've been doing TV since 2007. No, 2005. I've been doing TV since 2005. So I know how to get on the camera, talk, present to you, talk to you, and act like you're in the living room with me. I do understand that, but I didn't realize that, you know, YouTube is not just for entertainment. It's not that I could just get on here and talk to you about a blog. Excuse me, hang up. Hey, excuse me, get off of it, breathe. We are right in the middle of homeschooling. And for Christmas, the girls got cell phones, and sometimes their brothers
like to call us at the wrong time.
You can go back. So anyway,
Get back to my phone.
what was I gonna say? Okay. So I do know how to talk to you and invite you into my living room, although it has been a difficult task to convert blogs into vlogs, if that makes sense. Because on my blogs, I do really like to chit chat. I like to talk to people. I like to get a lot of things off my heart and really just consult with people and tell them what's going on and teach new things and show you how life is with me and a big family, and inviting my parents in, and how it is being a PK and a wife to a military personnel. You know, I really wanted to do that, but it has proven to be quite difficult to make those transitions.
What's the time, Mom?
So that was just a rant for right now. I'm going to show you my homeschool classroom and what books we use to homeschool and how we homeschool. If I'm filming, it is very rude for you guys to talk. You guys understand that. So as promised, I am here to give you a quick tour of our schoolroom. This is after class on a Thursday. So we had class today, and this is how it looks until I get ready to clean it up for in the morning, before the morning. We usually don't have class on Fridays, but we are gonna have class tomorrow because we had passed the public schools and the private schools in lessons, and I wanted to keep going just a little bit ahead so that we can have 2 weeks for break instead of 1 week. So here's our classroom, and I'll stand back so that you can see the end right here by this board. That is my seat. That's where I sit every day. If you notice on the floor right here, that's baby girl's walker, and that's what she's in most of the time when we're in the classroom. There is a bed behind me, and she does take a nap on that bed, or she plays on this, or she's in my lap when class starts. The next seat goes right here. This goes with my first grader. Now, we all got matching chairs. I did order this, and I got this table from the Home Depot. It's just a regular folding table. When we do have guests or we have extra company, we bring this table out to eat on, along with the chairs. But if we have company in this room, we'll fold that up and take it out the room because this is an extra bedroom in my house. But also I purchased cushions for each chair because, again, it's a metal chair, and I wanted them to be able to have room, or I wanted them to be kind of comfortable in the room. So we all got matching cushions, but his cushion came from his first grade class, so I did allow him to bring that with him into the classroom, and made him remember, school before the virus. And that was really the reason behind us homeschooling, because I would have never thought about it before now. So that's his seat right here, and the next seat is for my fourth grader, Cuppy. She sits right there, and then my fifth grader sits right there. So the more help that you need, the closer that you are. And we do rotate. Like if she needs help, she'll sit right there. They'll switch cushions out to where they want to go. So this is where they sit, and pretty much it kind of stays like this. I mean, this was a busy day. We were trying to take tests and catch up on quizzes on this day, and this is the reason why it looks like this. Now, right here, these are my books. Well, for the most part, these are my books. These are my teaching books. We do use the Abeka curriculum. This is 5th grade, 4th grade, and 3rd grade books. Let me stand out a little bit so you can see it. These are all the books that I use to teach them math, and then there's language again, math and language. We have science, and also these are their test booklets. So this is my teaching quiz testing key, but also these are their student tests. So this is a history student test, and what they do when it's time to take a test, they go in and they tear out the papers and they take their test. So these are all of my books, and when they're finished with their test, we put the test in a manila envelope like this. Now, in the state that I live in, there's no requirements on sending tests in. Basically, these tests that they're doing are for my records. When they do go back to school, I can present this to their school to let them know what they did, and then the school may choose or not choose to test them to get back into school. More than likely, when they go back to school here in my state, they will not get tested because this is the way the school works. So those are my books right here. These right here are their folders. Every Sunday night, I put work in there for the things that they need to do each week. They have compartments in there so that they can know which thing to study. So they have history, science, math, things like that in each. They chose these colors. Now this right here is daily work. And believe it or not, this is daily work from this semester. So everything that they've done you know, from January. Well, I wouldn't say this semester because some of it is from October and this from, so October to January is in this book. This is my third graders. He's a boy. He's not the neatest. So that's how his looks. So far, I'll go back and I'll fix it. But again, these are his tests for American Heritage. They do a BECA. Now, if you know anything about a BECA, it is a Christian curriculum. That was the curriculum they used at their private school. And so I chose to keep it going so that when they do go back to school, they won't forget. These are binders. They are extra work, but it's also my lesson plans. Rebecca goes into order. Everything goes from page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes straight into order. So I put this as like a Bible for me to let them know where they need to be, when they need to be. These are extra pens. The girls like mechanical pencils and the boy likes regular pencils. So they were able to, and this is Thursday. So if I were to film this Saturday, it would look totally different. But this is Thursday. And these are their pencils. This is 5th, 4th, and 3rd grade. They need crayons, color pencils, scissors. All the scissors and stuff, glue is in that particular thing right there. And they kind of community share it. The 5th grader this year is learning the calculator, so she does have this. Now on this particular board, we erase each day. You may see the erase marks of things that we need to accomplish that day. If you have a test, it's going to be on that board. So more than likely, in your color, I think it's purple, pink, and blue, or purple, orange, and blue. I think it's purple, orange, and blue. Dry erase markers that I post up there. Purple is 5th, 4th is orange, and blue is the boy, of course, to let them know what they do. Now, there are boards under there. We do work with boards, and you can see right here we were doing decimals. So I was teaching decimals right there. It was an interesting way to teach decimals because I actually did not learn decimals this way, but it's actually an easy way to learn decimals. I appreciate this because it's a refresher for me. So they each have boards. That is the 5th graders board right there. Actually, that is actually the 3rd graders board. It was just convenient. The 5th and the 4th and the 5th and the 4th grader is under there. And then there's a bigger board that we don't often use, but we use sometimes. All right, on this side is their books. So these are all the books that they use during a given week. This is a very, very small shelf. So I try to keep it as clean as possible. But again, this is Thursday. So here is the Bible. They do have Bible as a curriculum. So they have to use Bible in every grade. And this is the Bible that most of them use. They have, it's another one under here that they use too, but that's the one. They have DVDs because you can purchase DVDs to teach your children. They didn't really like that, so I teach them. So, but I purchased them all DVDs, so they all have DVDs just in case. And again, these are just all of their books. Every book that they need is right here. And then these little books right here, these little skinny books, are like supplemental books. So if your child needs extra help, these are great for extra help. We really didn't use them too much last year, but I've noticed that, you know, if you want your child to have some busy work, that's great for that. Also, Abeka does include readers. So everything that you need, you can order it. This is Noah Webster. This is a book that PK is currently reading right now, and she will do a book report on these books. So basically that is the extent of our classroom. We have penmanship and art, and I can show you the penmanship. They do cursive handwriting, all grades. I think they started in the 1st grade with you know, they started in 1st grade. So all of them were basically almost at cursive by the time I got them. So now everything has to be in cursive. If you can see, she writes in print and cursive. I don't really make them write in cursive, just as long as they know how to write in cursive is important to me. But this is her words. She was writing her spelling words. And again, these are papers that they use. Just like I told you, we were learning decimals, and these are the decimals when zeros are annexed. All right, I hope you enjoyed this tour of their classroom. See you next week. You are.
All right, guys, I am Tisha's husband, and every year, and I hate you missed it because there was a whole nother box. What we do a lot of free community events, from dance camps, which my wife hosts. I do a football camp and sometimes a basketball camp. And one of the blessings of doing this is when it's free, a lot of times people will give to help you raise money. And just for example, this just came in the mail. Pierre Garcon signed football. We got some Funko Pops. So we got Cuppy.
Scottie Pippen.
As well as David Robinson. We got a signed jersey with the JSA authentication. And then we've got several signed photos. And that's one box. So we've got another box. Oh, this is pretty cool. You see, we have a USA NFL alumni signed football from a lot of Tennessee Titan greats. I see Blaine Bishop. I see Al Smith, who was a Pro Bowl linebacker. Neil O'Donnell, I'm sorry. Derek Mason is on here.
Dak. No, I'm just playing.
A couple of other guys I don't recognize, but free of charge, and it's always a blessing. And this is going to go towards a sponsor who has been a blessing. We're just going to put this in their hand and tell them thank you for all you've done. So it's always overwhelming. And then I've got another jersey. You guys will hold up. Somebody else sent something else today. I'm going to show you guys. Have ever gotten in the mail? This is the one I'm most excited about.
Why?
So, I guess y'all don't know me, but I'm a big LSU fan. So what we have here
It says
is a combo signed jersey. Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry, who were two great LSU receivers. And this is just Odell doing his thing, signing the jersey. So
let's pull that in.
Here we go.
Okay, remember you guys, I told you that I was a youth pastor first before I became a mom. And this is one thing that we do for our church.
So do know we're doing these as giveaways. So when you link up with Tisha's blog and you support it, I'm going to be giving, I've got plenty other items. I've got a Jerry Rice signed jersey.
Why don't you show them the jersey that I'm going to give away?
All right.
But I got to get some likes and some subscribes.
In a way.
Hold on, I'm not filming. Okay.
I may throw in another jersey. I've got a Garrison Hurst jersey. And everything we got, guys, comes with a COA, which is what proves it's an authentic piece and it's not just something we've made up. These JSA and Beckett are the two most reputable authentication services available. But right here, especially for you Cowboy fans, this is a Xavier Woods signed jersey. I'll let Tisha tell you more, but we're going with the jersey theme because, of course, the Super Bowl is basically 2 weeks from now.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
The Super Bowl is 2 weeks from now, so we want to just kind of get in the vein of that.
And though the Cowboys are not playing in the Super Bowl, we know that a lot of Cowboy fans out there. There are so many Cowboy fans out there, and I wanted to do a giveaway and give one of these jerseys away to somebody who really, you know, is a diehard fan and has a nice autographed jersey. Now, the only way that we're gonna get this, we're gonna have to get these subscriptions up to 1,000. I need 1,000. I'll start off with 500, but if I can get 1,000, I'll throw in an extra $100. Let's get my hair washed and conditioned.
This is where you win them or lose them. It's at the shampoo bowl. You can't stir around in that hair. You got to stimulate that blood in the scalp so that that hair can be healthy and shine. You can put all the shine stuff on it you want to, but if you don't stimulate that scalp, you're not gonna get that healthy, bouncy look that you desire. baby's name is my consistency. That hair is growing.
Piper wants to shake.
I know you're looking for a 5-minute recipe this week, but don't hate me because this one is about 15-20 minutes. But it's quick and it's easy and you'll like it. I know you're saying, you always fixing pasta. I got a big family and pasta stretches. So again, don't hate me if you are looking to reduce carbs or whatever. Get the wheat kind, or no, better yet, get the veggie kind of pasta and don't cook it long. So anyway, grab you some chicken breast. I fried mine, but I have steamed it before. But I just wanted it to taste fried like. So I put some olive oil in a pan and I fried it up. Then I grabbed some heavy whipping cream, some sour cream, some Parmesan cheese, some chicken stock, and some cream of chicken. And I mixed all of that up and I let it cook. And then I added some frozen veggies in it because I wanted it to be like a one-pot meal. I didn't want to do any extra vegetables. And I combined it all and I let it cook on the stove for about 10 minutes. And then I put it in a glass dish and put some panko breadcrumbs on the top because it just seemed like it needed to be crunchy or something, or I just wanted to be fancy. I'm not really sure why the breadcrumbs came, but it was kind of a kick that I wasn't quite expecting, but I liked it. Then I put some Parmesan cheese on the top and I let it cook in the oven on 170 for about 30 minutes. At the top, not the bottom. And then we served it up and enjoyed it. Quick 5-minute meal 15 minutes or 20. Depends on how quick you can get yourself out. Then you can clean up and go about your day. I hope you enjoyed this recipe.